Food on the table each day, it is a struggle for so many here in Northeast Ohio.
Tonight, a popular program to help feed the hungry in our community coming under fire as a nonprofit group in Cleveland uncovers a racial disparity when it comes to securing SNAP benefits. It shows some Ohioans in need have an easier time getting support, all because of where they live.
News 5's Mike Brookbank takes a look at what the discovery means for those struggling in Northeast Ohio and for the food pantries trying to keep them fed.
Right now, Cleveland residents need to work or volunteer in order to receive SNAP benefits. The problem is many of them are technically eligible to receive a work exemption, but they can't get it because they live in Cuyahoga County.
It seems unfair.
Kanika Williams volunteers at the Garden Valley Food Pantry.
It's important to be able to feed our brothers and sisters.
Williams tells me many of the people she sees are not able to get SNAP benefits because they can't work.
They go to these food pantries to get food all the time.
New findings by the Center for Community Solutions shows 26 counties in Ohio are exempt from the work requirements.
So people living in those communities don't have to work in order to receive their SNAP benefits.
97% of the people living there, white. It's a much different story for people of color.
95% of African American families live in communities where they may be required to work in order to basically put food on the table.
As for why there's such a large racial disparity, it boils down to a federal policy that uses only a county's unemployment rate to determine if it's exempt.
In Cleveland itself, the unemployment rate is much higher, but because we only look at counties for these exemptions, people in Cleveland don't have the benefit.
If unrestricted SNAP benefits remain out of reach for people in areas where they're clearly needed,
we could see a stress and an impact on their health status.
And the director of the Hunger Network, Jennifer Schofield, tells me they'll also take a hit.
We certainly see a challenge to us to be able to provide enough resources. We're going to have to be able to scale up our services to try to match that as best we can.
The Center for Community Solutions hoping its discovery sparks change in the criteria, taking a city's unemployment rate into consideration.
They should petition or they should make changes to the law to where these people who are in need of food stamps can get it.
There is growing concern tonight that the same criteria may soon be used to decide who's eligible for Medicaid, creating yet another racial disparity, this time with access to health care. Reporting in Cleveland tonight, Mike Brookbank, News 5.